Hey friends, I want to share something with you. You might be going through this right now. It may not be a marriage, it might be something else. But do you know what is happening in our lives? Do you know what the enemy is trying to do? Right now, he is trying to take you off your post. Every time that a situation happens, even if it's over and over again, even if it's still happening and you're in the midst of it, I want you to hear me. The enemy is trying to take you off your post. Why? He's trying to distract you tremendously, just like he did to me yesterday. He distracts me with all the challenges I have in my marriage. And because of that, okay, you start crying, you start, wondering, where's God, what's going on? And not only that, my paperwork has piled up, and I have some groups, I have some pages on here. I have websites to work on. Not websites. I have writing to do. I have reading to do. My filing has piled up. Do you see what the enemy does to you when we get off our post? And the only way we could stay on our post is, as a lady was telling me, we not only have to walk by faith and not by sight, but we also cannot cave into any type of feelings we're having at all, whether we're dealing with a healing, whether we're dealing with a broken or challenged marriage, whatever it is. We have to rely on his strength. We have to look up and focus on him and press into him, and for the refreshment, for the rejuvenation, and for his strength. And so I'm being real. I'm being totally real. I am having the hardest time being on Facebook. Maybe God just doesn't want me to be on Facebook right now. I don't know. But I cannot do videos anymore. I can't do live videos right now. Every time I try to get on, something happens and I have trouble getting on. I don't know if that's a message or not. But I just want to tell you that it is so important right now, especially with everything going haywire and everybody so in fear and worry and stress and anxiety and just feeling like the whole world is falling apart. And yes, it says in the Bible somewhere, I don't remember where, that he's going to turn the world upside down. And that's how it is right now. So we have to stand our ground, including me. We have to stand our ground. We have to stay on our post, and we cannot be distracted. We can't even be. I was speaking to a lady today, and she was saying that, God really wants us to search him, to seek him more than ever before, and not to be so wrapped up. Even watching, it could be watching prophetic messages sometimes on these lives, and that also, you have to be very mindful of your time. And also she mentioned discernment, and discernment is so important right now too. Discernment. So continue to ask the Lord for good, the Holy Spirit, for good discernment. Continue to ask him what you should be mindful of, what should you be doing now, what shouldn't you be doing now, and things like that. If you're watching a broadcast, maybe you could break it up and watch it in 2 segments like I do, because sometimes these programs are 2 to 3 hours long, and that's really hard to pay attention that long. And that does take a lot of your time. And I am not saying anything against any of these prophets or ministers doing this. I'm just saying that it does take up a lot of time. It takes up their time as well. So everybody needs to be mindful of, discernment. What should we be doing? How long should we be doing it? When should we be doing it? And things like that. So this is my message. By the power of the Holy Spirit, stay on your post. God bless.